Ohio gozaimasu if you're in Japan, or good evening if you're in America, or good afternoon? Well, no. Anyway, welcome to the stream. This one's going to be a short stream, probably about an hour long. Oh my god, today has been very interesting. We're going to get the bad news out of the way first, because I think whenever you put the bad news first, you know, you assume the worst, and then you're like, oh, okay, we can get it better. Also, hi, Worry. First things first, I don't get this, and I haven't found an explanation for it. You guys ever go on Twitter and see, like, a VTuber, and they have, like, debut soon, but, like, they have, like, 13,000 followers, and, like, they stream every day, and, like, they're, like, they have, like, 1,000 viewers and stuff, and I'm like, what do you mean debut? You've already debuted. Now, don't worry, I'm gonna get to that one in a second, Worry. It's even more cursed than you think. I'm gonna finish my tangent before I get on another one. So anyway, I was like, I still don't get why that's the case. Like, you only debut once. Now, if you're like debuting new model, okay, that makes sense. But anyway, but yeah. So the TITS. So insider information. Me and Worry. Well, not me and Worry. I was worrying. God. Welcome to the stream. Hello, my name is Raztavi. I don't know what I'm doing 99% of the time, and welcome to the 1% of the time where I pretend that I do. Damn, and the debut thing is like a new model, I believe. Well, yeah, that's what I think too. Like, I like, if it's like, oh, debuting new model, that makes sense. But like, it'll be a like VTuber that doesn't have anything about like new VTuber, like a new model or anything like that, and it's like, oh, new debut, and I'm like, what? And it's so much that like, it's a pattern. It's not like, oh, you know, a random thing here and there. It's like, no, these people are dead ass, like, saying, like, debut soon, and it's like, or no. They're like, pre-debut. And I'm like, homie, you already streamed on Twitch. The moment you stream on Twitch, that's your debut. Sorry, debut means you're first. It means, I literally think debut means first in French. Debut meaning French. Yeah, literally beginning, the onset. So, like, I don't know. Maybe they're like, well, no, it's the debut of this. And I was like, okay, I get it. Now, tits. We're going to talk about tits here. So, Twitch integrated throwing system. So, you know that issue I was talking about earlier? I mean, Fillion is still in training. Okay, yeah, but, like, that makes sense. That's a lore reason that explains the phenomena, right? And she makes it... Yeah, exactly. She takes the piss of it, right? Like, she's not, like, you know, like, making it serious. She's like, oh, hey, like, you know, we're doing things by, you know, we're also drawing, by the way. Apparently that's what I said the stream was gonna be. But I was just so frustrated by it because I'm like, what do you mean debut? Anyway, speaking of frustration with tits, so you know how I was talking to you about you know, if you had, you know, for example, if you had exclamation point bonk for the trigger and then exclamation point bonk for the optional text, it would break. Unintentional consequence of figuring out how it works now. I actually kind of rage quit after I saw this, but if I turned it on and I removed that problematic text, so it fixed it whenever I did exclamation point funner and exclamation point bonk. The problem is that it activates on any chat message. So, like, for example, if you literally typed KEKW, it would trigger it. So I was like, oh my fucking god. I was like, I can't handle this anymore. And basically, like, the consensus, I think, is that you need to use channel points. All the old ones? No. Just like anytime there's a chat message. So, like, for example, how you put in all of the old ones trigger, right? Like, it would trigger that one time. So Rin's message right there, it would trigger. So you wouldn't need to put the command. It would just do it. Oh no, I tried that. Didn't work. It broke again. Like, it was a 1 or a 0. 1 being on, which is, you know, it triggers at any message. Or 0, where it doesn't matter what you do, it breaks it. Hello, your highness, Mr. Estavi. I'm here to talk to you about your Trader of the Kingdom. There are no Traders of the Kingdom. Everyone is Gucci here, to my knowledge. Anyway, but like, yeah, I was just like, I literally rage quitted. I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm not dealing with this today. So the TLTR is basically
yeah, and he's dying. Zoinks, 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 zoinks.
Wow, that was so fucking loud. Where? Oh god, I fucked up my OBS. Hold on. It's not showing it because I have the scene to fuck. Hold on. Wait, where is it? What am I even saying? Ah! Hello. Wait, what? Okay, wait. Someone trigger something. I think I fixed it. Zoink scoop. No, it was just the dude going crazy. Sorry, my dev brain is tingling for figuring this weirdness out. Well, basically, the way it works is that, like, it really doesn't give you a lot of freedom unless you have channel points and shit. Or you want to set it up through Streamlabs or Stream Elements, and it's like, ugh. Too lazy for that. But, and if you do just a message and name it without the exclamation point, yeah, it still breaks regardless. Same sorry on timeout, trigger it yourself. Wait, really? I thought I made sure that there was no timeout on it so that you guys could spam it. What the fuck is this? What is this blasphemy? Hold on. Shut up, Raz. Other people may handle your voice, but... There we go, fixed it. This one, that one trigger has literally been the most popular one, I swear to God. Always timeout because free. Huh.
Garlic, celery,
That's a big one for Elmo.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Well, I was close enough. Anyway, so this stream is going to be basically just kind of shooting the shit, talking, and drawing. I was thinking about doing something like, oh, like, you know, I could do, like, you know, like concept art or something, but my brain ain't good enough for this right now, so I'm just going to say fuck it and just go with the flow, see what we can do. Where's my... Oh, there we go. Okay, I can't... Why can't I do... Why the fuck... Oh, Krita. Can I, like, do anything? Why? Oh my god. What is this? Oh. Well. Alright. Too fast for Elmo, Raz, my guy. You can draw gooder than me. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, and this is the annoying part about
ugly,
drawing.
You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you.
I know.
Give me $200.
Can you at least do it in a manner that I don't see it coming, so that I don't have to even think about death? Thank you. Anywho. What do you mean the layer is invisible? This tool only works on vector layers. Fuck you, Krita. Fuck you. I'm gonna delete it. I don't care. There we go. That fixed it somehow. Wait, hold on. Shit. I just want to delete that. But yeah, I was thinking like, well, what, like, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am really tired. Because basically, I don't know. This is what happened in my day. This is what happened. Guys, gather around. We're going to figure out, well, this is what I did today. Sorry. My internet has been cutting out like all day. Like, it has actually been awful. It's like Comcast actually knew. So like, if you saw my Twitter, like my fucking meme I posted on there, like that legitimately has been my day. So most of my day has been spent reading and like doing shit that like on my phone, which by the way, my eyes fucking hurt. And I literally like have my glasses on now because I've never, in recent history, I've never sat down in my bed for like 4 to 5 hours just looking at my phone. Whereas, what if you put the kingdom pics up and say you drew them? Fuck no. You didn't even draw them, Ren. Yo, what happened to the Legend of Zelda music? I want it back. It's in the loop. Give it a few minutes. It's like a 10-minute loop. I love that meme that explains your disappearance without notice from my stream. Yeah, because basically what happened was I was in stream, you know, shooting the shit on all that, and I was coming in and out. I was cleaning. I was doing all this stuff, but I colored them. So what? Copyright doesn't care whether you colored them. Like it started cutting out, so I was like, okay, so I like unplugged the router, came back, and then
ugly,
it was
you're
weird.
Disgusting. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.
I agree. Please hurry up. But like it was weird because it would let some stuff load, Like, it would let Twitch load sometimes, but YouTube I couldn't access. Or I could go to Amazon, but, you know, it was just so weird. Like, it was like I was metered, and it was just awful. Anyway, but, what I thought was really interesting, though, was that, like, it would cut out for, like, 30-minute intervals and then come back and then cut out. And I was just like, you know, I was messing around with the tits thing, and I was frustrated by that. Then that happened, and I'm like, oh my god. And then, you know, just other things that just got in the way of things. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? It's just annoying. Just annoying. It was fully white before I came on. Well, yeah, but if you didn't do the original, excuse me, the original drawing, which means that, yeah, you did color it, right? It's obviously your drawing, but it would be wrong to say that you were the original creator. It's just a matter of legality. So I'm thinking what we can do here is, I want to, yeah, I'll go with a darker tone so that we have this going. Just kind of a little bit too much there, but I don't know, we'll see. The big kahuna is going to be outlining this. So let's see. Normally, whenever I do like Krita, I normally have to do like that with my mouse. And I mean, I don't have like carpal tunnel or like, you know, fingers, but like, you know, I want to see, how does this go? Oh, like a third-gen. I'm kidding. Technically, it never said who made it. But yeah, but if you know that you didn't make it and you pass it off as you did, that is like legitimately like plagiarism 101. Explains a lot, because I was asking if you want to play a game for my second stream if I were to do one today, but at the end of my stream it was burned out all of a sudden. Yeah, today has been fucked. It's just one of those things where it's like, I'm very happy that it's Rin's like, you're taking shit. But it's just been one of those days where like everything is like not gone wrong, it's just been very frustrating. And like, for example, right, like it's very ironic. I'm so used to doing with my mouse, I'm just gonna do it with my mouse. I'm not used to my stylus. Where like just things are going wonky and it's just like, ugh, my brain. Like literally all I've done today is basically, I mean, besides cleaning and cleaning, a little bit like laundry and crap. Well, that's if, well, here's the thing, right? Like if you have a drawing, right, and you don't know the attribution for it, even if you use it in fair use, if you don't know whether it's copyright or not, it's not a good idea. Because for example, right, let's say you use stock footage and you use it under fair use, right? Copyright can still be in effect. There was nothing that said anything about copyright. Well, they don't have to legally excuse me, as I choke on myself. They don't have to legally disclose whether it's copyright or not. Like, they don't need to give you a notice. Which is one of the reasons why, like, there's a lot of YouTubers that use music and stuff. And then they're like, oh my god, why did I get a copyright strike? Because they didn't vet the music or whatever they're using. Because there's no duty to disclose copyright. Not always in YouTube. I mean, I wish, like, I think you're right for, like, 90% of cases. I'm just asinine and overly cautious on everything. This doesn't look good. Fair use is stronger than copyright, and yes, they have to declare their copyright somewhere. Not in my experience. But I mean, then again, like, you know, I ain't a copyright guy, but it's just that the reason I'm overly cautious on this crap is because I've seen people get dinged for it, and I just don't want to deal with that. Right? The last thing I want to do is have to use Twitter to bitch at Twitch for unbanning stuff. Man, these pixels are really annoying. You can't just call copyright. You have a duty of providing and defending your copyright. If you let one thing slip, you lose your copyright. Well, I'm not, you know, I don't know. I'm an ignoramus, like legit, so I just assume the worst. I mean, like, and the thing is that, like, I haven't been in a situation where, like, I need to, for example, like, go gung-ho and, like, use copyright. Like, I see a lot of people, yeah, Worry's our lawyer here, yeah. Like, I've seen a lot of people get away with it, but I've also seen a lot of people not get away with it. So, like, there isn't really a pattern that I've seen that is like, oh, yeah, you'll get away if you do this. Right. Which sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Not a lawyer, so this is not legal advice? Yeah, I mean, even if you are a lawyer, you shouldn't... I mean, even if you give legal advice, it's genuinely good, right? Like... Because otherwise you can get struck for... Okay, this looks cool. I just started, like, doing shit on my pad. And I have no idea what the fuck this looks like, but we're going to keep this in. Not your lawyer. Thank you for the legal advice. It is not legal advice. Do not worry. Because here's the thing, right? Like, I'm pretty different from most content creators in the sense that, like, everything you're listening to right now, I have expressed permission from people. Or it's been very vetted. Like, for example, like right now, this one is Terrytown Lo-Fi from... I forgot the name of it, but, you know, they're like, hey, as long as you blah, 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 you're good. It's like, okay. And I've not had a single issue. Because I hate muted VODs. And also the other thing is that, like, I take, you know... Like, most Twitch streamers, like, they just stream and that's fine. And I'm the same way. But, like, I want the VODs to be preserved. And nothing pisses me off more as a VOD user than watching a VOD and having, like, 6 to 8 minutes, like, every 40-something minutes, muted because of a stupid song. Right? It's so annoying. So, just, like, out of respect to myself and how I like it, I'm just like, might as well. Yeah, my SR VODs got muted. Yeah, what the hell? Malware bites. Go away. It is causing me so much anxiety because I'm using a display capture. Actually, just a sec. I'm gonna do this real quick. I mean, he's also the town drunk. That's where he's the second in command. Okay, yeah, sorry. I was just turning off notifications for shit. Because the last thing I need is getting doxxed on a fucking art stream. Fun times. Oh. There we go. Military high command is usually drunk. I'm no drunk. I take this job seriously to protect the random. Rin is just our resident lore master here. Speaking of lore, I have been trying, like, to think about, like, lore and stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be pretentious. I'm not trying to be, like, you know... I shit on Vox Akuma, but, like, he has a really good K-Fab, but he's really, like, leans into it, like, his demon thing and all that. So, like, he's a really good example of, like, really leaning into the lore. I just want it to be where, like, hey, like, what is this backstory between behind Raz? And I want it to be a good story that's interesting. Because that's what matters. That's what's important to me. So I don't want to go overboard, nor do I want it to be too, like, weird, you know? Razdom. Lol. And tell me you're young without telling me you're young. I know people who have never drank before, and I'm like, fair enough. Speaking of drinking, Fauna's ASMR comes out on... Oh, what the fuck? Oh. In 3 hours? Boy, was I surprised and pleasantly happy when I saw that Fauna was doing ASMR again. Because the biggest suspicion that people have had why, like, HoloLive hasn't been doing ASMR content is because they've been getting, like, a lot of copyright strikes. But either Fauna figured out a way to get around it, or, you know, I hopefully I was wrong. And we're gonna get something for, like, at 10 p.m. I think it's pre-recorded, though, from what she said, so. Don't judge me because I'm beautiful. As always, my guy, enjoy your life. But, yeah. But I do want to say, though, you know, for any aspiring content creators or streamers, you know, I've been streaming every day at 7 p.m. and recently even more than just, you know, one stream every day since February 22nd. So it hasn't even been a full month. Wait. No, it has been. February, March, April. So it's been about a month and almost a half. And I'll say that 95% of the time it's been great. And the 5% I'm about to talk about, I don't want it to be representative of anything except so take my words at face value. Don't read into it. Okay. Like today, right? Like I am just exhausted. Now, there's a reason for that. I'm tired because I was sick. So my body is like kind of, I guess you could say, building back and coming back with energy. And also dealing with the internet today has been tiring, as well as other stressors and stuff. So like there's a lot of outside things affecting it, okay? Which isn't bad, it happens. This is the 5%, not the 95. But what's really nice is that as long as I hit start stream, because right now I'm exhausted, right? But, you know, every moment that goes by in stream, I get more and more energy. It's like I'm actually, like, is this what it's like to be an extrovert? The fuck? Oh, there we go. That being said, as well, I'm not really qualified to talk about, like, oh, you know, what are streamer good or bad or anything like that. But I think that, in my experience, streaming every day has been really nice because it's given me a lot of, well, simply experience, right? You know, it's like, what do I like doing? You know, what are some of the patterns that I like following? And what are some of the things I don't like? What are the things that, you know, make me want to stream more? What are the things that make me want to stream less? And really, you know, this is just kind of a 1 month kind of update, is that the stuff that I really hate, oh, that was bad. The one thing I really hate about streaming is the only thing bad about it, really, is all the crap that has to be done behind the scenes that you don't really see. Everything else is fine, though. Time for booze, streamer getting sentimental. I'm not even getting sentimental. I'm just doing a progress report. Where you're going to drown yourself with alcohol, next thing you know, alcohol poisoning. To be fair, that is kind of the plan. Ain't it all. But, like, you know, if anyone is like, oh, you know, I want to try streaming, but, like, you know, what kind of, what should I expect? So, like, first and foremost, it's going to be different for everybody, right? Because every streamer is going to have a different chat. Every streamer is going to have a different, you know, vibe. And really, chat does indeed reflect the streamer. You know, you're not going to hang out with someone that, you know, is a polar opposite to you. Unless you have, like, a reason for it. But also, what I can say, which is transferable regardless of what type of streamer you are, is, you know, it takes effort. But the good news is that, like, even though it takes effort, and you have to extend the effort, the good news is that if you enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy streaming, that energy comes back. Set a schedule and stick to it. I've decided to no longer stream on weekends unless maybe to do a collab. Yeah, like, it's really important to, like, for example, have a pattern that you enjoy. So, like, for example, me every day 7 p.m. Why? Because I know that I have that time slot open and I can at least stream for an hour. But, like, on weekends, the only reason why I really started to go ham, I guess you could say, was because I was like, I wanted to try it. But I think, you know, like Saturday, for example, I did Factorio, which was a lot of fun. I'm really happy I did, but that knocked me out. That made me really tired because, you know, I'm sick. So an ordinary day, it would have been perfectly fine, but obviously you add extra things in there, changes. That also being said, oh my gosh. Death by alcohol takes a while, yeah. Leggy of Zelda. Dedication and obligation are two entirely different things, yet they share similarities that coexist in one's nature. It is the avant-garde of a personality that neither expresses nor contradicts said thought and understanding. Well, monsieur Bonctave. You be extravagant today, eh? Yeah, my eyes just hurt, so I put on my glasses. I'm wearing them IRL too, so. I figured I might as well put them on my model. What was I saying? I was saying something probably unimportant. Anyway, but like, yeah, I really enjoy, you know, doing every day at 7 p.m. But like I said, you know, knowing my limit is a really important skill, and I haven't hit it yet, but I've gotten close. And the only reason I got close yesterday was because I was sick and I did Factorio.
Here is Larry the Cucumber.
Hello. Ah, that's Larry. I'm Larry. Then I am also a poet. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, poetry is literally just, I mean, I don't remember what the definition is, but like poetry, like anyone can do it. You don't need a degree to do it. Right? Rye, you want to be the jester? Rye is not the jester. He is the kingdom's poet. If I get to be the slurry jester, I'm in. Hell yeah. Slutty, let's go. Then I'm also a poet. We've got a lot of slutty poets masquerading as jesters. Let's go. Ren, you're the #1 in high command, so no poet for you. I want to be the slutty jester. There you go, Raz. I sent a poem. Oh, God. I do love, though, that depending on what I'm doing, like, if I'm doing art streams, people are like, I'm going to send you poems and shit. And then if I'm doing other things, it's like, hey, here, have this. I'm still thinking about, was it yesterday or the day before? Time is illusory for me. Where we got the, like legit fan art. Right? Now, Ren was #1 in terms of, like, doing stuff for the stream, because he wrote a piece, musically. So I want to make sure that's clear in the air. But also, Cloud did like a 1-to-1 drawing of me, which was, by the way, that fucking blew my mind. Read the poem, Raz, in your normal voice. Is it gonna be something scuffed? I'm really curious. Let's see. You always write very sentimental poems, Rin. You always, like, it seems to, well, then again, you've only sent me a few, so, you know, that may be also like a, what is it called, a familiarity bias or whatever. But, okay, I'll read it in my normal voice. Okay, let's go. You stood by my side as I was rebuilding myself. I did it for you. You wanted me to rebuild myself, but yet why did you waste my time? If in the end you were going to break it down. Did you do this on purpose? I was just some plaything for you to play and use. But wasn't... wait, so, oh God, I can't read. I was just some plaything for you to play with and use. Wasn't I? But yet in the end, I ended up the same as I was when I met you. Half-built, but now after all these years, I'm rebuilt. So was your plan successful or a failure? Did you win or lose? I feel like the winner here and you the loser because I'm rebuilt and can never get broken down again. That's just the power of rebuilding. So in the end, all I have to say is thank you. Thank you for breaking me down and showing me something I didn't see. Homie, I'm going to be real with you. You need to learn what a comma is. I put them in there for you, but if I just read that without commas, it would have been the longest run-on sentence. But so first and foremost, I'm a grammarian in that regard, so sorry, I'm an asshole. But second of all, let's think about that, right? Let's be Socratic. Whenever you date someone, whether it works out or not, well, generally speaking, this only applies if it doesn't work out. It's really hard to look at it like a victory in any way, because obviously the relationship ended. But Rin's poem is actually kind of poignant here, because whenever a relationship fails, you gain what a lot of other people don't have, which is wisdom. Right. Raz, I don't care about grammar. Based. But like with relationships, right? Like when it ends, everyone is sad. But the wisdom you gain from it is, it's kind of like putting your hand over the stove to know that the fire is hot. And then you never have to have that lesson again. You become better, but God fucking damn it. I keep hitting the fuck it, we're furry today. Great, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Don't care. Actually, I do. Hold on, is it gonna remove my glasses? Because I took a long time to fucking put this on. Cool, we're good. But anyway, TLDR is, instead of looking at failed relationships as a negative thing, look at it as a 1, thank God you didn't get married to them, and 2, every failure that you had with them, you now have the ability to not repeat it with someone else. Okay, so the wind is blowing. Okay. We're butt fucking the furry today? Jeez, worry. Well, it's my time to go piss myself off. I'm gonna eat myself now. See you on the next one. Right? Are you okay, man? It seems like you've only been able to come into the stream a little bit and then you gotta go and do stuff. Are you, like in the trenches right now? It seems like you've just got a lot going on. Raz, I say what I think in that moment for the poem, so I don't really care about grammar. No, that's fine. Honestly, that's the best way to do, like, poems. Like, obviously, like I said, I'm an asshole because I'm a grammarian. So that's on me. That's my deficiency. Not yours. Right. I care about grammar. Why? Don't ask me. But, like, the best poems are normally the ones that are, like, kind of word vomit, but they've just been formatted, you know? So the only difference between, like, you and Edgar Allan Poe is that he had an editor edit, right? Guess who finally made the puttanesca pasta? Let me think. Maybe Jen? Wait, what? Did I fuck up? Wait, what? I thought I did it right. You did not read my message beforehand? Oh, wait, alright. You guys are fun. God, that scared the shit out of me. Why does that always succeed? Oh, you can't say today because you're on a crafting class. By the way, it's my fault that I missed chat. So I actually appreciate you, Rye, for being like, hey, dumbass, I did tell you. Because I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. I'm currently working on it. But it's kind of hard to figure out how to do something that you're not good at yet. And the only way that I'm going to be able to learn is through trial and error. So we'll see. Well, the wind is kind of... you know what? We're committed now, boys. Oh, hey, Ray. It's good to see you guys. Welcome to another art stream where I try to figure out how to be halfway decent. I'm told that I'm a gooder artist, and that's a citation worry. But then again, I've never seen Worry's art. And also, another thing is that I did spend 40 bucks to enable me to, like, use my hand to draw. Because otherwise it would just be... you know, which isn't exactly the most satisfying to watch. A good artist. Everything's still in one piece over there. I sent you the food I made. Oh shit, Ray, are you in Japan? If so, I hope you're okay. I hear that it was pretty dangerous. Didn't the... okay. You say the One Piece is real, but didn't the author of One Piece say... I mean, this may be wrong. Like, he has no fucking clue what the One Piece is, so he just keeps making episodes because he's like, well, I gotta pay the bills. You know? Fuck it. That counts as blunting, I guess. Not New York City, but I'm going to Taiwan and Japan next week. Oh, hell yeah. Make sure you take pictures. Even if you don't upload them, like, I learned very early on, actually not even early on, like, really, like, a few years ago, that, like, I just take pictures of where I go. Because well, God, why am I... You know what? I'm about to cast a spell. Why can't I have anything in life? You know what? Fuck it. Shh, no one sees this, okay? We're not going to talk about it. We're fine. VTube Studio might be hated. But anyway, what I was saying is that I learned that I really forget a lot of my adventures and where I go.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, my stream. So like whenever I would go anywhere, I would take a shit ton of pictures, even if they were cringe as fuck. And that will allow me to immortalize what was going on. And even though I don't have any social media besides, you know, my Twitter and my Twitch, like legit, I hate social media. I just have it because like man, are y'all I thought my chat was based. What happened? What's going on here? Okay, we're gonna fuck my art. What are you gonna tell me I'm wrong? By the way, I'm completely like content in arguing. I fucking love that meme so much. Not the glasses guy. I know, right? He has an end in mind. Okay.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Do I have to give you the $200 after you kill me, or do I need to give it to you before? You're always wrong, Raz. Worry's attractive. Oh, burn! JK. Make it a sound, Raz. Actually, hold on. Where's my audacity? Just fucking go like 100% into it. If you're dead, it's easier to take. Well, that's if it's in cash, right? Like if you kill me and I got my debit card on me, good luck figuring out what my pin is. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So I'm thinking like, you know what? It's like a color that I can use that will like indicate like stones and shit. Hold on, we're gonna do this because I'm like, I had a vision in mind, but I don't know how to do depth. My brain don't work so good. You're still wrong about my attractiveness. If you're dead. Oh wait, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Tanjabi Omedetou. Raz, don't worry, I love you. Excellent. I'm an ugly fucker. Why do you have to fuck ugly? That's all I gotta say. I really regret putting this blue outline. Okay, guys, so this is my mouse acuity.
Die.
Rawr. I miss Senzawa. I mean, fuck. Wait. I thought I made a, like, I committed a sin. It's like, no, it's fine. I don't have a contract with Hololive. Thank God. Although, if Hollow Stars was like, hey, we need a resident idiot that passes as a very, like toppable bottom, I'm your guy. If it just means that I can tell Yukoku Roru to his face that he's an amazing person and I love him, that's fine. I'll graduate in like 2 months. It's cool. Gooba. Well, no one else wants to fuck me, so I need to... Where he's like, please tell... Hey, does anyone want to fuck me? Oh my god. Did you apply for Hollow Stars? God, no. I barely pass as a D+ tier VTuber. I wouldn't dare to do so. And I don't exactly have the voice that, you know, would hit the demographic. And I don't think I have the accolades to, like, pass as, like, a... What I think it's called Fujoshi? Hold on. I may have just doxed myself. No, Fujoshi is Rotten Girl. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, Fujoshi is basically, like, where a girl really likes a guy that's into BL and all that. We're no strangers to love. I don't know the rules. I almost decided to apply for all agencies to see what happens. Yeah, you have more confidence than I do. I mean, it would be cool to join an agency, but here's the problem, right? Okay, here's some Raz lore. I've done corporate. Okay, I know how they work. It is not as fun as people think it is. I mean, look at Nichi Sanji, right? They're probably the best example of how an actual company works. Or, in their case, how it doesn't work. So, just a fuck it attitude? Yeah, fair enough. But, like, the thing that really gets me the most is that people don't understand that, like, for example, most corporate VTubers, they'll stream for, like, 2 hours a day. That's, like, maybe 2 out of the 10 hours they work. You know, because they're doing song covers, they're doing promo stuff, they're doing voice packs. Like, they have a loaded schedule. They are working very hard. It isn't just like, oh, you know, they wake up at like 2 p.m. and they stream for an hour or two and then they're done. It gives off that impression, but that's because they can't tell you about what's going on behind the scenes. Right? Like, they work hard. Right? And I don't think anyone doubts that. I think everyone is like, yeah, well, you know, we know they work hard. But the problem is that you don't know unless you know. And I don't want to work corporate. Even if I had, you know, a silky smooth voice and I could sing and I could, you know, do all this. Hell no. I've unfortunately learned that in doing what I love and enjoy is more valuable than anything else. It's quite unfortunate. Meanwhile, Jen is just like, hell yeah. Do you mean corporate as in real life job or VTuber corporate? Oh, just real life corporate. Like, because once you work in a corporation and you understand how corporations work, you realize they're all the same. You realize that they all have the same considerations, the same problems, and the only differences between a good and bad corporation is the CEO. Because the CEO sets the vibe. Now, this isn't true for all companies. Every company is different. Like, for example, the Gymshark CEO is like, yeah, you just need to ignore everyone's opinion on it and just do what you need to do, and you need to grow quickly. That's how I got, you know, $10 million, dollar in capital. And I'm like, yeah, that works like once every 6 years. What is Jen doing? I'm curious. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you what I'm feeling. Rin, what? If you ever get a son, name him a dick. Alright, I'll name him Richard. Got it. Yeah, I got the good part of corporations now. It's IT. You can call your CEO an idiot and he will agree because he's scared to lose his ITers. Yeah, when you know that you provide a valuable service to your company or your employer, you can get away with a lot. Ray is saying, nah, I think you definitely have the voice. You lose nothing for just applying. Well, the thing is that, like, how do I say this? If you've ever been salaried before, there is an incredible, how do I put this? An incredible amount of comfort and joy that you get by knowing that no matter how hard or how little you work, you get paid the same. In the corporations like VTuber corporations, obviously you get a cut of merch, you get a cut of memberships and stuff, but that's not guaranteed. And that for me is a terrifying thing. Terrifying. Now also, Ray, I do have to qualify that one of the other reasons why I may sound better is not, I mean, obviously my voice is my voice, right? I can't change that, it's mine. But I do have an SM7B, so, you know, I really wish I could get it mixed correctly so that I could at least, you know, make it sound better. Like I said, go work in IT, you get salary, and you can yell at users for breaking your shit. Well, like, you know, my life, you know, I don't really need to worry about that. I do enjoy the business aspect of, like, you know, securing clients and stuff like that, but, I don't know. I'm very risk averse. And the reason why is because I've been around a lot of people throughout my entire life that just always took risks. And it left me very jaded. Because people will, you know, it's like that meme of, like, you know, every gambler quits right before they hit their million, right? You know? You ever see that meme? By the way, they did a study, apparently. And I know it's bullshit. Where they're like, depending on where you draw your sun and how you draw your sun in the corner of your thing, determines whether you have, like, a really good childhood or a bad childhood or whatever. And I'm like, bro, I just did that because I can't draw. I love how Jen is like, fuck it, I'm doing this bit, I don't care. Now, I gotta scroll up because I want to make sure I don't want to miss anyone's chat. God, fuck you, OBS. Alright, I'll go on my browser. Dick Grayson. But yeah, I mean, I think also the other thing, right? Let's kind of get away from all the like positive things about being a corporate VTuber or like being a professional VTuber, right? Like, okay, you have, you know, people that you really want to hang out with, people you get to collab with, you know, money, right? That's one of the main allures, popularity, etc. Right? Like, it's very difficult. Need to find a band-aid? Oh my god, are you okay? Just started what? Worry? How? What? How do you... What? Okay, get your band. Don't tell us. Just fucking do it and tell us, oh, sorry, I was gone. Brother. Anyway. I'm not even tangenting. I'm just getting distracted. But anyway, the TLDR on that is that, like, if that is what you want, and you know that's what you want, and you're not going into it for an ulterior motive, hell yeah. But I have personally been in positions where I've been to places that I didn't really want to be. I just went there for, like, you know, the ulterior motive, and I hated it. Nothing sucks more than doing something because of, like, money or, you know, quid pro quo, and not doing it for itself. That's why I'm a VTuber, right? Because it's the only way that I can stream and be anonymous and truly be myself without, if I'm being honest with you, without, like, worrying about, like, you know, what, you know, my coworkers finding out, or... Because, like, you know, I've actually thought about that. Like, what if, like, someone in my real life found out who I was, right? And it's like, well, it is what it is. I respect that, yeah. I mean, I have learned, and I don't know, maybe this is a very, like, ignorant thing, and because whenever I talk about this particular part, like, I get very varying reactions, so I'm just gonna take a risk here. I believe that if I have a roof over my head, internet, food, water, you know, I can pay the bills and shit, I'm good. I don't need more than that. Obviously, I have desires greater than that, but, like, if we pull back, right, and we get rid of the human desire here, like, looking at it, you really just need that much. And I'm not a very ambitious person. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Because it's just, I don't know, it's taken years off my life, it feels like. Well, I'm back. Goddamn Nailbed decided to start beating for no reason. What did I miss? Just talking about bullshit. That's about it. But, you know, one of the nicest thing about streaming, and the best thing about streaming, is that you're able to do a lot of things that you normally wouldn't do. Or at least that's my experience. Like, would I ever be in Krita drawing? No. The only times I ever used Krita prior to stream was because I was making thumbnails. Right. Because I didn't want to pay for Photoshop because I hate Adobe. I hate paying my Adobe subscription every month, but, you know, it is what it is. But even still, I don't use their products for any reason except business. But hierarchy of needs is quite apt. Well, the reason, yeah, I think that's probably the best way of putting it. Like, you know, let's be careful of the words I use here. But, like, when/if I hit affiliate, is that going to change anything? Not really. I don't have a donate button underneath my stream because, one, I don't need the money. And any money that goes toward, well, I'm not trying. One of the things that I really hate personally is, like, when people try to be humble online, and it's like, humility doesn't talk. Humility is, right? If you're humble, you're just humble. And I hate saying, like, well, you know, I don't need the money, because technically you always need money. There's never a moment where you're like, oh, I have enough money, you know? Like, you could always have $1 here and there. But what I'm trying to say, and I apologize, I know that I'm kind of dropping the ball here, but if/when I get affiliate, any dollar that gets subscribed goes back into the stream, 100%. It won't go to paying for my food or my water or my electricity bill. None of that. It'll go completely back into the stream. Because the reason why someone would hit subscribe, open their PayPal, and hit pay, and do it every month, by the way, is because they believed in what they were receiving. You know, whether you consider it a product or a service, doesn't matter. You know, you're putting faith in someone with your dollars for something, you know, not even for something. You're just like, here, I think you deserve this. So I don't want to betray that. And instead, I want to be able to use it to improve stream. Like, let's take 5 people donating, you know, subscribing, 5 people that are subscribed. You know, let's assume everything else is being equal. It's about 250 all in all. 2.5 times 5 is like what? You know, let's just round it down because I can't do math. It's $10 a month. $10 can get you really far. You want a really nice emote? $10. You want someone to actually draw something good? $10 right there. $10 has a lot of power. We don't think it does, but it does. It do. We don't think it does, but it do. Subscriptions should come with a direct line to the company for requesting changes / demand fixes. 2.5 times 5 is 12.5, my guy. Don't ask me about math, okay? I'm never gonna dance. Oh my god. It is just kind of hilarious that Jen was like, fuck it. I'm gonna copy pasta. That's what I'm doing. By the way, I should probably draw. That's why I'm here, right? Sometimes I get knocked out of streamer mode and I'm just like, man, this music is great. This chat has devolved into singing. Wrong! But, I do appreciate the kind words. Like, I know that I kind of deflected and said, like, you know, but, you know, I do appreciate your words, Ray, in regards to, like, the voice for it and so on. But I mean, I think it's been very clear. I'm a very cautious person. I'm a very shy person. I'm a very, I mean, you guys know, right? If you're here for longer than a few streams, you know who I am, right? I'm not any different. Sometimes my voice is deeper because I'm tired, maybe, you know, but whenever I laugh, I wheeze, you know. Ow, I keep whacking my mic. Gonna make it quite simple for you. How do you write your date? Okay, so, you know what? Here's an Easter egg. People may figure this out. I do this. Year 2024, month, and then day. This is normally how I name all my files. However, if I'm talking to you, I'm like April 7th, 24. Year, month, date, yeah. If I'm like in normal, in the normal vernacular when I'm talking to people, you know, no, I'm just like, you know, 4/7/24, right? Because this is what makes sense to me. April 7th, 24. The reason why people do 7/4/24 is because they're, you know, in July, on the 4th of July, anyway, I can't explain it. I'm just gonna drop it. Okay, so now they've gotten to the chorus. Oh, now they switch to another song. Short-range anti-air missile. Be nice. I'm talking to a non. Just means you're in a wrong region. Largest to smallest as it should be. What? Am I supposed... Well, okay, how do I break the curse? Curse of Ra. You know, like, what? Okay. The stream has been derailed. I have to intervene. What must I do? Oh, great Jen the Simp. Oh, great Rin 0985, I believe. Or sorry, 0980. Sorry, I thought of Germa. Sorry, he's so cute. What must I do to break the curse? What must I do? Americans just want to be different. Then why does everyone want to be like us? JK. I was singing Careless Whispers, Jen is singing how do I break the curse? What? I haven't really been looking at it. I'm just like, oh, they posted another lyric. I'm just like, wait, have they even gotten to the end of the song yet? Wait, Jen, have you finished the song yet? Who Wants to Be Like Americans? I hope y'all liked my singing. I did. Wait, were you singing to me? Were you singing it to Worry? Were you singing it to chat? By the way, I typed it all, no copy pasta, to everyone. Now you're gonna make me a simp. Although I'll be real with you guys. It is really fucking hard to read chat whenever that stuff is up there. Because I miss chat when everything is slow. Right? But then you add that in there and it's like, oh yeah, there you go. There's chaff. Hey, calm down. We are friends. How many wars have we fought with each other? We can get along. Wait, okay. I know this is a hella segue, but have you guys seen Kai Cenat in Jamaica? Like, and then there was like an Asian dude getting like twerked on by like a Jamaican girl. Have you guys seen that? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to really derail the conversation. I'm just more so like, did you guys see that? Because I don't believe my eyes. Oh no. Well, I don't watch Kai either, but like I see it show up on my Twitch feed or Twitter feed and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he just picking up side quests now? I don't keep up with Twitch news. Well, it's not Twitch news. It's like Twitter shit. Like literally what will happen is that you'll have these, how do I even put this? Have you ever been on Twitter and you'll get a recommendation for the most asinine shit? Like here, I'll go on my Twitter right now. I can guarantee you right now, there's going to be some dumbass shit on there. Okay, I can't show this, but it's a picture, or sorry, it's a, how do I do, okay, it's a video from TikTok of a black woman talking about Joe Biden and Donald Trump is twerking literally naked in a thong in the background. First thing that showed up, by the way. Oh God, guys, what is this? What are these? Okay, what is the end goal here, right? Okay, y'all are arguing. I get it, but I'm more so confused about like, okay, but like, let's investigate this because this is an opportunity. Okay, I'm a zero view streamer, so I got to take this time. Right. How is oiled up Donald Trump cheeks political? Yeah. I'll time myself out. Just go BRB for 10 minutes. Let me see here. But, oh my God, I'm so discombobulated here. I'm trying to do art and you guys are arguing about like America versus, I think the Netherlands, I think. What's going on here? Man, you guys are wild up, but like whenever you guys fight with someone on the internet, like whether you're like flaming at each other, like, are you just doing it because it's fun or are you actually trying to like convince them? That's my question to you. I was like getting a rise out of the people who see this. I love this. Zoink, 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 zoinks, zoink. Because he gives his all. He fucking goes in the entire time. And then he was on, what was it? The fucking, rest in peace, thank God. Omegle. And he met this girl that like literally matched his energy perfectly. And now they collab. I was like, what the fuck? And he said everyone wanted to be like, well, I'm fucking around too. I'm just messing around. I still want Zoink Scoop. Hold on. Do you have like, can you send it to me? Like the YouTube video? I can convert it from there, but I don't know exactly which one you want. So the last thing I want to do is add the wrong sound alert. Or, you know, I could get fucking, Oni-chan again. I still can't believe I did that, by the way. Shut the fuck up, Richard. Rin, the bit's over. The bit's over. The bit's over. Oni-chan. Ow. Hold on. Ow, that actually hurt. I cringed so hard I pulled my neck muscle. Ugh. That's God trying to tie me out IRL. What do we want to put in the background here? I'm in artist. What do you call it? Artist block? What should I put in the back? Oh!
Carly, be proud of me. I've become an anime boy on the internet.
Isn't it cool that I'm an anime boy, though? Put Torky in the back. Oh, that's a good point. Oh. Do you know how hard it is to draw, like, people? This is the best I can do. Oh my god. And you expect me to... Oiled up Wario? Look at the screen. You can tell, you can see exactly my capacity as an artist. You're asking me to do an oiled up Wario, which, by the way, thank you for not asking for oiled up Donald Trump, because then I'd have to end stream. I'd get too excited. Oiled up Raz? No. I mean, honestly, if I could draw that, I would, just because it would be fun. Because then I need to get like a you know, hashtag for, like, you know, NSFW stuff. Oiled up olive oil? You know what? That's a good ass idea. Here, we'll do like a black bottle. Nothing crazy, just something simple. At the base of the tree. There you go. Olive oil. It looks like a subwoofer, but, you know, it's whatever. I can draw it. I can oil Raz up. Jen, I hear tell, and I think you've confirmed this, but I want to double check it. You've done emotes for Ray, right? And I think we've been on this again. I think we've had this discussion before, and I know the answer, but I want to confirm. You did the emotes for Ray, right? Okay, so you have an incredible amount of artistic talent. Okay. What that means is that you possess the great power to lewd the VTuber. Well, only one. Still, I mean, like, okay. Does it detract from how good you are depending on how many you did? No, not at all. No need to sell yourself short. But wait, what is this possessiveness? Jen, keep to worry. Raz is mine, no homo. How would you guys feel about GFE? How about I do like a ASMR where I'm just like, you know, walking through your taxes and I'm like, hey, do you have your 1099 and your, you know, do you have your K1 from your stock portfolio? Or hey, do you have your, what are the other ones? Fucking 1040. Everyone knows the 1040, but did you just call Jen short? Isn't she short? I don't know. Maybe I'm like putting my own fanfic here. Joke's on you, I commit tax evasion. Well, if you can evade tax legally, all for it. Honestly, if you guys ever happen to have a friend who's like a tax accountant or a tax lawyer or something, and you're really good friends with them, hit your boy up. I need them. I need the deets. All of us do. Whoever's in this call, make sure, please, help. TurboTax my behated. Anyway, whisper in Raz's ear to bend over, no homo. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, thanks. Oh, wait. Oh, that. Oh, my God. Thank you. I found my chapstick. I'll be damned. Your uncle is an accountant? Hell yeah. The IRS can't do shit to me. Well, doesn't the Netherlands have... What is the IRS called for the Netherlands? Also, so if you ever want to say, like, you know, like something like really sussy in Netherlands, it was like what? Geef me ein klap. Papa. That's like give it to me, daddy. There you go. Worry? Fact check? Oh no. Raz, put that on chapstick so I can taste it. Oh, good point. Chapped lips aren't the only things in need of Vaseline. Oh my god. How much would I be able to charge for you know what? Fuck it. No, I want to do the you know how there's been like or not cameos, what do they call them? Like parodies of like ASMR where like the guy's like, you know, dumbass boyfriend steps out of a train and gets killed. I want to do one of those. And it's not going to be omnidirectional. I have the SM7B. This is the extent of my audio ability. Which, by the way, yes, I know I'm not talking directly into it because I don't want you to hear me, you know, go, you know. It's give me ein Klapp, Papa. The Dutch language is beautiful. Don't let anyone ever tell you that Dutch is not a beautiful language. It is the most beautiful thing in the world. You ever, just imagine that, right? You're with your partner, you're laying in bed. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, guys. You're laying in bed with your partner, you're looking at them. They're the most beautiful thing in your life, right? And they look at you and they say, "Give me ein Klapp, Papa." Now, let me ask you. Worry, would that do it to you? You don't have to answer the question, I understand, but never heard of it. Also didn't get one on my media share. Wait, didn't get one on my media share streams? Thanks to ASMR boyfriend goes into the gorilla enclosure. Yeah, can I do a gorilla impression? Hold on. That's me when I see a banana. That made me lightheaded. Fuck. Raz, is that a coin there? You should pick it up. I love that whenever you want me to do like a bottom bit, you always use Ailu Bears emotes. And then it's a pattern with you, Rin. Every time. And it's like, are you trying to say something about Ailu as well? Just take gorilla stock sounds. Why would I take gorilla stock sounds when I can make them myself? You sound like you were orgasming. If that was how I did it, well, it would explain why I'm single. We say different things in bed, my guy, to get shit to happen. The way you said it was more formal than sexy. Ailu is the ultimate bottom? Okay, then, okay. You can slander me, I don't care, but don't slander Ailu. I don't know Ailu, but, you know, maybe Ailu won't appreciate it. The fact my message got pinned in his chat says enough. Fair enough. Honestly, kinky. Need to hear those sounds when you're... I feel bad for anyone who's just joined the stream. They're like, why is this guy just staring at his background? It's a just chatting stream at this point, because, good God. I've run out of ideas. I don't know what I'm doing. And chat is like, I'm not going to help you with ideas. I'm going to, gorilla penis. I don't know. Oh, Lord, you can't ask such a fucking bait question to Rin and expect him not to bite. You come on, Lord. And here's the thing. Lord immediately after that was like, wait, fuck, oh no. And then immediately said, don't answer that. / whisper. Whisper in my ear and see what happens. It won't work. Nah, I'd win. I'm failing to come up with like the background, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a green pasture here with a little river with some, you know, muddy stuff here. This is like kind of like a corn / like high grass. And I'm thinking like maybe what I can do is like, I don't know, blend it into more greenery, but this chat has devolved. I mean, this is just what happens when stream starts. I mean, this is the best part about stream, but it's also the most chaotic because it's like, you know, we're one bit away from chaos, basically. Just put me out to pasture as of now. Raz OnlyFans win. Honestly, if I were to do OnlyFans, it would just be like, what would I do? Wasn't OnlyFans meant to be like an Instagram competitor at first, and then like every like sex worker was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then it became a sex worker thing. I did find it funny as fuck when they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna kick off all of our content creators off of the platform, and then they're like, oh my god, we'd go bankrupt. It's already a thing. I'm the only one following it though. Well, then you're following the wrong page because I haven't made it yet. Don't get catfished. Take me with you. Yeah, I know, right? Deal, you got booze, my guy? Oh my god. I don't want to be here anymore, but the booze is too good. There's a lot of joy in just like shooting a few shots back and then just going into a stream and having fun. That's what I do whenever I watch Wubby's High You Laugh You Lose. I always have like a drink or two. I can totally have a successful OF, but this body for one human. That's how it goes, yeah. Don't lie, Raz. You told me the link and said only I can look at it. Nuh-uh. Jesus Christ, y'all need to repent. You Bud Light Platinums. Never liked Bud Light. Just personal preference. Y'all need to repent. Y'all need Jesus in your life. Have you guys seen the videos of like pastors in churches or whatever, like coming down on like zip lines? And I'm like, why would you spend money on that, you know? Instead of like, I don't know, whatever else they spend money on. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying, like, isn't that kind of weird? Basically, what I'm getting from this is that Jen is the short girl that's just thick. Got it? Oh, yeah, it's like... Noted. Platinums are great, at least tolerable. I thought your body was for insomnia. Okay. Too bitter for you, though, but maple aftertaste was nice. Speaking of, Sugar Shack. Still can't believe that's a thing. You know what? We're gonna draw a boat. Fuck it. We'll do the whole... Well, let's do the mast. Okay, then we'll have the high part of the ship. Oh, this is ass, eh? Oh, yeah. Do you guys ever, like... What? The only way I know how to draw a face is this. And then if you want glasses, you can do that. Me when I'm called a bottom. I had a first shet earlier and now I'm buzzed as fuck. Okay, I don't know what that is. You ever have a virgin margarita? It's delicious. Isn't that just the flavoring without the alcohol? If I ever travel to NA, I will add Canada to the travel during maple season. Okay. That's a face, sure. Yeah, I mean, it works. Here, let me make them more sexy. Women like goatees, right? No. Give them the old Jack and Daxter. By the way, when I was a kid, goatees used to be like an attractive feature. Now it's like if you do it, you're like a sex offender or something like that. Make him mew. Okay, hold on. Meow. Meow. There you go. It's me. Glentalic. Maybe get it down to half. Oh yeah, you sent me a photo on Twitter of what that looked like. Let me have a visual thing here. Glentalic. Yeah, boy. Although I gotta say, Worry, that's a based photo. You sent me the photo of the alcohol bottle, and then behind it, it's you playing Factorio. The factory must grow, even if I am tired. You can share the pic of that? Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show it then. Ooh. Just in case. It's not gonna show anything, but... Come on, you little fucker-doodle. File, save as, cock. There you go. I have too many in my thing. Image! Image! There it is. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so this is what currently Worry is sipping on. He's sipping on gin and juice. I'd have a scotch, but I work tomorrow. Yep. I don't drink very much. My stomach can't handle it. But yeah, Glentalic. That looks good. Wait, why? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Why are you drinking alcohol 6 hours before work? I need a good reason. Yeah, Lord is right, Gambare. And the Gambare isn't just like good luck. It's like, holy fuck. Alright. Good luck. Like, I need a reason. It doesn't need to be a good one. Just a reason. He knows it's going to be a hard shift. Well, then wouldn't it make sense not to be drunk? Or not the possibility of having a hangover? Well, work always sucks. There isn't a day where work doesn't suck. Even if you love what you do, work sucks. Because it's work. You have to work, right? Like, that's the premise and conclusion here. Right. Y'all need better jobs. Sometimes I take a shot of the rum in the break room freezer when the day's particularly hard. Actually, hold on. That's not necessarily true what I just said. You need a better job. What I'm saying is that, like, you know, if you have to do that constantly or, like, occasionally, that's pretty bad. But there is something to be said about having, like, a shot of, and I've done this before. I don't recommend doing it, but I had a shot of tequila, and then I did some construction work. Not for work, but just, like, you know, I was, like, building shit. That was a vibe. Being drunk off your fucking gourd and doing construction is, in my opinion, probably one of the most enjoyable things I've done in a very long time. I remember very vividly, like, my friend telling me, hey, shoot back a thing of tequila. And then, like, he handed me, like, shitty beers. And then he was like, this is going to make it better. I'm like, huh. And he was right. Now, have I ever done that again? No. You had a little altercation with a coworker on Friday and maybe had some issues with some other people this weekend, aka drink to forget. Ah, gotcha. Now, that's a really good fucking reason. You like your job, and programming is hard while drunk sometimes, but I get it. Yeah, I mean, you don't drink for, well, you don't drink only for fun. It's a multifaceted thing, but always drink responsibly. Scotch might actually help. Uh-oh, worry, you stepped on a landmine. How are you going to get yourself out of this one? I could save you, but I think it's more funnier if I let you suffer. I always enjoy it. There we go. You're on client duty tomorrow? Yeah. Client duty is... It's either really nice or it's the worst thing in the world, and it's all dependent upon the client. What do I want to draw? I don't know. It's already been an hour. I said it was going to be a short stream, but now I don't want to go. This always happens. I'm like, I'm going to do an hour... Here, this is what happens. I want to do an hour stream. 1 hour. And then I stream. And then it's 2 hours. So it's kind of like, you know how, like, boys. Okay, only the boys can understand this. Okay, Jen, just put your hands over your ears. Like, the good rule of thumb is when a woman says, hey, I'll be home in an hour, she'll be home in 2. Right. Am I a woman now? Anyway, Jen, you can take your hands off your ears. Look, man, military service might made me quite good at dodging landmines. Fucking A, yeah. I totally don't have a minibar in my basement. That's not bad. Can't type. Actually, I'm punctual. What? You're on time? Oh, wait. Do you mean plural? Wait. Hold on. Okay, you have to understand. I'm about as smart as a bag of rocks when the bag... Yeah. No, not home. It's the I'll be ready in 5 minutes. The one is killer. I want to make a joke, but I don't know if it's too far. That's one of the things that, like, kind of sucks about TOS and also, like, cancel culture is that, like, you don't have to just worry about, like, Twitch, right? Like, Twitch, it's perfectly fine. I can say the R word, no problem, but I don't. But, like, on Twitter, like, the last thing I want is some, like, 14-year-old that's terminally online getting angry at what is clearly a joke and didn't hurt anyone. But, like, ugh. Coomer's joke? No, not even. I don't want to be called a misogynist. You tell me to be there in an hour, I'll be there in an hour. That's rare. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, that's rare. And that's not even like a male, female, whatever. No, I'm just saying for everyone. The vast majority of the people I know IRL do not get there on time. Me, I'm always 15 to 30 minutes early. If someone says be there at 7, I'm there at 6:30. It's just how I always am. And it normally doesn't pay off, but the times it does, boy. But I'm not so egregious where, like, I show up 6 hours before a flight. No, I'm there, like, 3 hours, but, like, not 6 or, You know, fuck that. Yeah, I'm tired of staring at this, so I'm gonna. File, save. Just have some just chatting, chill. Artwork. I'm a big boy. Hello. I get the fact of telling something is done in X amount of time is something humans are just bad at. There is a reason programmers decide to work in points instead of hours. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that, like, if someone gives you a reasonable expectation to meet and you don't meet it merely because of no other reason besides your own act, your own choice, then, like, that's a problem. If it's a gathering / party, I will be late. If it's a meeting, I'll be there 10 plus early, come hell or high water. Meetings always early, parties always late. Yeah, parties, okay, but that's like unspoken rule. Like, if it's a party, the rule is normally you get there an hour and a half to 2 hours after it officially starts. So if it starts at 7, you get there at 9, right? Because by that time, you don't have to do any of the prep work because obviously the host doesn't want to do it. He wants to, or they, whatever they are, you know, want to kind of conscript you into setting up shit. But also, at the same time, like meetings and stuff, honestly, I don't think I've ever been in a meeting that couldn't have just been an email. I'll be real. Because every time shit hits the fan, someone runs over to me and they're like, hey, we need to fix this. And I'm like, oh, fuck. It's like, okay. Raz, look at what I sent you. I did that for a different streamer a while ago. Okay. Ah, beautiful. Subarashi. My autism won't allow me to purposely be late. I mean, that's not a bad thing at all. That's, like, really nice. Because, like, if you're early to things, like, you get a lot of advantages in terms of, like, knowing what's there. Like, you kind of see, okay, who got there first, who got there last, so on and so forth. But, yeah, I mean, the meeting versus party, that's a bit of a stretch in terms of, like, you know, because I'm just talking about in general, right? If someone is like, hey, we're going to go and fish, you know, be at my house at 5, right? I'll be there at 4:45, right? But if you're not fucking there, I'm going to be pissed. Because I could have slept another hour, you know. It depends on the party how much too late I will be. Meetings are, it will start at X time, and party is that it starts. Yeah, but like that's the difference between a hard deadline and a soft deadline. Soft deadlines are parties, hard deadlines are meetings. But like a hard deadline, for example, I would say, or not hard deadline, a hard, whatever I said, I don't know, I forgot, is like, hey, meet at this thing for dinner, right? I'm not going to sit there for an hour or half an hour and wait for your ass because you don't know how to time management, right? But if it's like a party, like, you're kind of supposed to be late. That's kind of how it works, right? I mean, unless it's a very specific party that only goes for like an hour, but like, you know, those are rare, few, far between, and normally those are the ones you want to be in anyway. So. Raz likes it hard. I can't think of a witty pun. Raz likes it hard. Nope. A party for an hour? You mean no party? Yeah, basically. I mean, if we're being real about it, right? Like, if a party only goes for an hour, it's kind of just a hangout, right? It's just a hangout with drinks and snacks. It's not a party. But then again, you know, as time goes on, you know, the definitions of things change. The dynamic shifts. Everything goes on. I'm currently resetting my desk here. Might change if, like, the person hosting is a close family member or friend might show up to help. Yeah, but that's it changes the dynamic because you, like, it's not just a random person or a random friend, for example. And yeah, we're like, exactly. Funerals at 3, shows up at 5. Yo, no way, Grandpa Joy's already underground. Yeah, it's like, funerals are, I don't think you should be late to a funeral. That's just my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Funeral is more like a meeting. In fact, way more serious than a meeting because you can only do it once. Raz, you know what's crazy? My friend said something I didn't even agree with. Like, he was like, California and Philly, you'll get robbed so quick. And I thought to myself, that's so false. I was born in Philly, so I should know. And I visited Cali for a couple of weeks, so I also know about that. Well, okay, here's the problem, right? That's confidence, right? Even if you live in the place, it doesn't mean your conceptions are going to be correct about it. Being late to a funeral without a valid excuse is so goddamn disrespectful. I mean, yeah, but like, at the same time, it's like, if you actually wanted to be there, you wouldn't have to worry about it. The people who are late to funerals and stuff, I don't know, they don't know what the word existential means. I'll just put it that way. They don't have the capacity for being disrespectful because they don't even know what they're disrespecting. Obviously it's disrespectful, but like they don't have the click. Yeah, because I mean, like, for example, let's say you live in, I don't know, what's a random country, or not country, state, like North Dakota, right? And your entire life, you've never seen a car accident. You could literally be like, your entire life, you never see an accident. But that doesn't mean that they don't exist. So it's you got to be careful. Because perception only gets you so far. Y'all taking my bit a little bit too seriously. Come on. This is my chat. We're going to take everything too seriously. And then we're going to find a way to make it funny. I refuse to believe that someone late to a funeral didn't do it on purpose. That shit wasn't planned last minute. True. Now, there are, like, obviously, like, you know, like the heavens started to fall and all that, but, like, that's rare. That comes with age. Recently, I had to bury a dad of a good friends of mine, so yeah, it hits quite close to home. Yeah, the only thing that really sucks about, like, getting older is that, like, people die. And you're like, holy fuck, this is real? I just want to be an anime boy. But the good news is that despite that, life is pretty cool. And it lets you appreciate life more. It lets you realize that even if you have a really shitty life, the next day is actually worth living. Whether you believe there's a part 2 or whether you don't, it's completely irrelevant. Every day is worth living. I know that it happens. It's just like, it was like you'll get robbed so fast because they're horrible. Yeah, that's just a, what is it called? A prejudice. Yeah. What sucks about life, right? And it's also the best part about it, is that there's so many unexpected things, right? Like, there's horrible shit, you know, like we've talked about a little bit. And then there's also, like, really good stuff, like, where you'll do something completely on a whim, and that little butterfly effect will lead to so much stuff. And the problem that I have, and I think everyone else has this too, is that a single act of bad, or a single case of bad, like, for example, a funeral, is infinitely more heavy on the conscience than a single good act, right? Like, for me, they're never equal. Like, I need to have multiple good things happen to me in order to balance out one bad thing. And it's a constant battle trying to, like, disregard that, like, mindset I have. And I haven't been able to shake it off, but, like, for example, if I have a really good day, literally wake up, you know, maybe 6 a.m. and I go all the way 8 p.m. I'll get one piece of news and my day's ruined. And it's like, wow. And I've never met anyone that's been able to figure out how to, like, what is the word? Like, hack the code. But if any of you guys know someone who does, I would love to be introduced. I only thought to myself that you should visit them yourself. I've actually only been to Catholic funerals, really. Well, it doesn't really matter whether, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter what boat it was. You were still on a boat. That's not you. That's the human brain. We're wired to remember the bad things more to try to avoid them. Yeah, I understand the neuroscience behind it, right? Like, for example, like, you know, why do we prefer to be lazy as opposed to doing stuff? Because whenever we were able to be lazy, that means we were well fed, that means we were well clothed and hydrated, etc. And then nowadays, you know, I mean, the human being isn't meant for modern living, right? We're not meant to be locked up in offices and shit for like literally 80% of our life. This is a novel thing. Yawn check. I'm just vibing to the jazz.
Onions, garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar.
Tomato paste.
That's a big word for Elmo.
I love Elmo. I love Elmo. By the way, spam sound alerts. You won't. No balls. Or tits, or whatever. Whatever you should have, I'm saying you don't. There you go. No balls. By the way,
Onions, garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar.
Tomato paste.
That's a big
I'm
word
gonna
for
spawn
Elmo.
something. I love this one. Son of a bitch!
This here is Larry the Cucumber.
I know tits doesn't work yet, but that's because I have the IQ of a fucking lemon. Look me in the eyes. Look, these eyes. There's nothing behind them. Okay? And I've gotten this far. Nothing behind them at all. By the way, do you guys have any sound alerts? I'm just curious. Lamp. Okay, I got a question for you guys. Do you prefer fluorescent lighting or like the old light bulbs? Or do you prefer like the newer ones? There's certainly no Oni-chan behind those eyes. You have no idea how long it took me to rig all the expressions. I'm glad they work. Thank God. I follow someone with the name Lemon. He's so smart, so shush. Who the fuck is named Lemon? What? There's a person with the name Lemon? Smooth brain, no ridges, no lumps. Exactly. I love LED for programmability. I like candlelight. Candlelight is really nice when you're trying to read books. Because, like, it's really hard to read, but, like, the vibe is immaculate. Candles in general, yeah. The only reason I hate LEDs is because, like, if I'm trying to go to sleep, it ain't gonna happen. Jen, you gotta... Do you publish? Or do you just do for fun? What is the topic that you write? Lemon leaf? Oh, you do actually? Hell yeah. Do you write often, or are you just like, whenever I'm called, that is when I perform? Whenever I actually have an idea. Yeah, that's kind of how I am with stream ideas. I'm like, one of the really big cons about streaming every day is that, like, you don't have time to think of cool shit for every stream. Right? Like, for example, like, when I first started, I had like I had a lot of time beforehand to like think of ideas, and then I went through them and I'm like, oh shit. And I kept trying to come up with new stuff and I'm like, ah. So like you'll be like doing a just chatting stream and then you're like, fuck, what do I do tomorrow? It's like, I don't know. Wee woohoo. I don't really read it, to be honest, because most of it is either insanely long or straight to the point. You actually have a lot, but the motivation to write fluctuates. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a constant thing. It comes, it goes. You've read BL, I mean what? Oh, never would have guessed that, Ren. JK. Yeah, Doujins are cool and all. It's just that, like, some of them are kind of, I don't know. I'll just give some cursed knowledge here. I don't get the fart fetish thing. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm like, how do you even form that? Like, I get toes, but like, really? Anyway. I try to put in a good amount of detail, but keep it to a point so it doesn't drag. Yeah, it's really hard to write good stories. Whatever do you mean? Wink wink and nudge nudge. Uh-huh, Oni-chan. Do you have like a particular dynamic that you prefer? Like BL, Yuri? I'm sorry, what fetish, my guy? I'm not going to repeat it. I said it once. You either heard it or you didn't. But I'm just... I don't know. I see some weird shit. And I'm just like, what? Why? Why are people interested in this? Then again, there's a lot of things that I'm like, why are people like interested in this? What the fuck? Raz, stop. I can do a deep voice like that whenever I'm reading. I mean, my deepest voice is like, how low can I go? Maybe there. But like talking, like, hey guys, my name is Raz. Look at me. I'm Cleveland Brown. Anyway, I forgot what it's called, but there's a, it has to do with falling down the... What? What? How do you know this? I was drinking and checking on my finger. Well, the VOD's there, you know. Boyfriend fucking dies. What was it? Oh my god. I hate when I have like memes that I play in my head, but I don't remember the like 90% of it, just the punchline. I'm like, he fucking, you know, he fucking dies. Oh, burn. Burn, Rin. Burn. Grow taller. It helps with the deepness of the voice. Oh, this is super hella segue. Super hella segue. But have you guys seen the people who will literally go to like a foreign country and get like cartilage or like bone extenders to make them taller? Like they will literally pay thousands of dollars to go from like 5'6" to 5'8" or whatever. Or like from 5'11" to 6 foot. And it's like, my guy, you don't need to do that. And it's like, look, I get being insecure, right? I get that. But like to do that, oh my god. Did Raz just watch Gattaca? I don't know who that is or what that is. I thought you were going to start talking about shark fin soup. Dude, fuck the people that make shark fin soup. I really hate that. Well, it's not just the hatred of like, well, it's not even hatred, just kind of disgust, to be honest with you, of like, I don't know, the wanton, not, like, yeah, basically the wanton destruction of a species merely for a single piece of its body. Yeah, because literally, like, what they'll do is they'll kill the shark, they'll only use the shark fin, and then they'll throw the body back. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like catching a fish and only eating the head. You know, it's like, why? Those people are insane. You can barely live after everything because it's so brittle. Yeah, it's like they literally not only extend their bones, but like they put themselves at risk for cancer, for all these horrible diseases that just aren't worth it. And in my opinion, none of them look good. They look worse after this procedure. Shark fin soup is nice, but I hate the fact those sharks are being hunted. The only time I had it was from an aquarium that used dying sharks for that. Yeah, like, I am not against eating sharks, okay? I want to get that clear. I am against unethical practices regarding wildlife. I don't think we should be killing a deer and only eating the heart, right? Or only using the heart. I think that if you kill an animal, you should use every part of it. You should respect it. It gave its life for you. The least you can do is use its pelt, use its organs, use its teeth, whatever, to, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I maybe it was how I was raised, but it's also just who I am personally. Like, I don't think you should waste something that honestly, like, gave its life on your whim, you know? Who would do that? Make sure, yeah, if you're going to kill an animal, make sure you use all of it. right? That's the least you can do. And of course, also, if you're going to kill the animal, do it humanely, so that there's no pain or anything. So basically, the best case scenario is just lights out and you're good to go. And trust the dude that is like 2 meters tall. Height comes with quite a lot of disadvantages. Messed up back, knees, cold extremities, increased chance of heart attack. Yeah. I've never had alligator jerky. Apparently, people tell me that alligator or crocodile tastes like chicken, and I'm like, are alligators sea chicken? The stair falling fetish is called climacophilia. 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 Today I learned there's a fetish called Good God. It's real. It does taste like chicken, okay. And hunters need to go back to bow and arrow so the animal has a chance to fight back. I mean, I don't think you need to be that extreme. I mean, if, like, obviously bow hunting exists, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, if the primary purpose of you ending an animal's life is to consume blah, 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 right? Just do it ethically, that's all. Whereas whenever there's a philia included in a word, it's most likely a fetish. Well, philia means the love of, I think it was. You know, phobia was like hate of, and then philia is love of. Bad to the bone. I'm bad to the bone. Rest hobby philia. I don't think anyone has that, and if they do, I'm sorry. If anything, I'm more so curious, like, why? Parquet. Are you afraid the animal might win? No, it's more so the thing of just, it's time consuming. Anything without firearms for hunting, it's just so much time and effort. Which obviously, like, it enhances the sport, but, you know, in terms of a practical approach, not exactly the best. But then again, a 2,000 feet per minute projectile is going to win out over an arrow, right? So that's just how that goes. Wow. Although I gotta say, though, I am looking forward to going to sleep. I'm going to enjoy very much so sleeping. I gotta say, one of the very distinct pleasures that I have that I don't really hear a lot of people, like other people talking about, but like there's something about going to sleep or like looking forward to going to sleep, right? And instead of like having to like being worried about going to sleep and like, you know, staying up, like you purposely wake yourself back up so that you don't go to sleep so you can enjoy it more. Like I will, like today, I'll literally lay in my bed and instead of like going to sleep instantly, I'll like kind of jostle myself up so that I can like spend a little bit more time in bed relaxing before I go to sleep. And I do this every time that I'm like this. I'm like, you know, if I could literally hit my head on the pillow and go lights out, I'll just slowly get into bed, wait a little bit, and then I'll move so that I don't fall asleep so that I can kind of get into that like, guess like that quasi rhythm of just like abusing, you know, my body to enjoy it more. And apparently people tell me that like if you do that enough, you can actually like what is it called, the sleeping where you control it, what is it called, something sleep, or I don't know. Lucid dreaming, that's right. I've never lucid dreamed before, but I imagine, like, if I were to lucid dream, I would imagine, like, I'd probably want to, like, smack myself, just be like, hey, what does it feel like to smack myself when I'm actually in a dream? Because, like, you know, you're told by people, like, hey, you know, whenever you're not feeling anything, like, pinch yourself or slap yourself. And I'm like, what would it actually feel like to slap or pinch yourself when you're in a dream? You know? You ever think about that? On a day I was born, the nurses all gathered around. Uh-oh, Grandpa and Brad are fighting again. Oh no. I do love, though, that, like, it takes maybe, what, an hour and a half, maybe 2, minimum to at least get one, like, well, actually, how many times have they fought today? 2 times, 3 times? Who's keeping score? I don't care who wins. It's completely irrelevant. I just care that, like, hey, like, everyone's fighting. Little shit. Hey, I'm out of this. I'm a third-party observer to this. I think the only times I've successfully lucid dreams were dreams that involved me, like, flying. Dude, you're so lucky. Do you know how much I would kill to just fucking be able to fly once in my dream? Just to know what it's like? I think I did it once when I was a kid. A wee young lad. But I'm not sure. You don't fight? I have enough about it in the previous life. Okay, well, you argue. My basement is filled with... Jesus Christ, man. FBI, open up. But of course it doesn't work IRL. Well, yeah. Imagine, like, a day where, like, magic is discovered randomly. How crazy would that be?
Fireball. Lightning Strike. Chidori. Rasengan.
Speaking of sucking, I'm gonna suck some tea. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Like, you would just spread your arms and run and flap then take off. Like, I'd mostly just glide around from there. Well, not pakaw, like, I can't do an eagle screech. But if I could, I'm doing an eagle screech. There you go. Ew. Sorry, I burped. Hands up. Oh, posture check. Oh, my posture is fucked. Oh, my posture. Ow. Ow, posture check. Hydration check. Something else check. Ah. Okay. I fixed my posture. We're good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. If magic was real, I think 99% of people will kill themselves within the first week trying to fly. Honestly, same. Just fly over the lake, forehead. Oh, man. Although I will say, you know, I am going to be legitimately flying. Well, not physically, but metaphorically. Tomorrow, if all goes well. So for those of you who are unaware, I'm getting my fiber optic internet tomorrow. So either it'll be installed and we'll be good to go, or maybe it'll be in a consult. Obviously, no promises that I'll have fiber optic internet tomorrow, but tomorrow's the first step. So my hope and my prayer is that tomorrow I can get it done, it'll happen, and then, you know, I can never, you know, I'll never have to worry about internet drops, and then we can get the ball rolling. You need a punching bag? Have you ever, like, punched your pillow? Punching a pillow doesn't do the same as, like, punching an actual, like, punching bag. The first step to admitting you have a problem. I have many problems, I'm aware. Use yourself as one? Yeah, just, like, punch yourself in the stomach, like, yeah, I'm training my tummy. You need a bag? Yeah. I remember, what was his name? I don't know his name, but there was a guy in high school I knew that he couldn't afford a punching bag, and he couldn't use the one that was on the school because, like, I don't know, reasons. So he got those, you know, those, like, play pads that are, like, multicolored and, like, fit together, like, in hexagons and shit or whatever. And he would stack them, and he would, like, hit that against a wall as his punching bag. And it was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Cyclothon has started day 8. Yeah, did you guys see PewDiePie eat shit? He's an old man now. They're almost at 400k for IDF. It makes sense. I really do love seeing people who, after hitting fame and fortune, you know, they're secure, they're fine, but then they're able to take everything else off the top and put it basically in places that will actually have a difference. It's not just throwing money at a company. I love the Pewt section, to be honest. Yeah, nothing... It was very humbling, and it was also very, like... I'm really proud that we're able to see this when... I think it was Connor and Pewt just talking at lunch. And it was really nice to just see two people being people and talking and relaxing. Yes, the camera's there, so it's not 100%. But, like, that is... There's nothing more enjoyable than seeing two people that you care about, even if it's parasocially, just shooting the shit with each other. Connor and Pewt are IRL friends. Oh yeah, it comes across very clearly. Very clearly. And yeah, Connor obviously truly cares, right? I mean, like, Mouse obviously cares because not only does she have an interest in it, but also, like, it's Mouse, right? Like, I don't think I need to explain Iron Mouse to anyone, right? She doesn't need to be. She's known, right? She has that reputation. But Connor as well, right? Like, you know, his actions have more than likely, or not more than likely, but more than once shown that, like, it's not a facade, it's not for money, he genuinely cares. And it's really nice to see good people doing good things because they've been given the opportunities to do so. And it makes me proud to know that, you know, there's a possibility that everyone has the capacity to do the same, and it's just minor roadblocks that are in the way. And it's really nice. That cycle stuff has been really cool. Just hope that someone does a good edit of it, because I can't get most of it live. Yeah, I've been, like, putting it on my second monitor and kind of leaving it there, but, you know, there's going to be someone that clips it and, like, takes the funny stuff and all that, because most of it really is just them cycling, right? And, like, navigating and shit. Remember they rename it to Iron Mouse Defense Force for these kinds of things? Yeah, exactly. Lord Seadog will do an edit, and perhaps Chris will do the same. Yeah, I mean, like, I think what's really nice, though, as well, is that, like, not only do they edit their own stuff and upload it to their YouTube channel, they also have people that clip it. So even if it takes a little while for them to get the official video out, maybe they have to cut things, clippers will catch it. Honestly, one day, if I get to this point and I have someone clipping my content, holy fuck. You know, whatever dollar I have, I'll hire them, because I hate editing. I'm fine at it, but God, it's so time intensive. I just hope it's a chill edit and not a lot of YouTube clickbait edits. Well, there's going to be elements of clickbait, but it's not going to be bad. For most of Connor's content and Iron Mouse, there isn't really that much clickbait. For the most part. Obviously, it's there, but it's not, like, egregious. It's not terrible. But yeah, like I said, the major thing for me is that if tomorrow goes all well, obviously stream will be virtually unchanged, but we'll never have an internet drop, which is big boy hours. And I'll have 1 gigabit down and up, so ow, as I keep bonking my mic. Chris and Connor aren't the clickbaiters? Exactly, yeah. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. I wish I could sing. I don't know. Connor's YouTube is a ton of clickbait. I like the guy, but his YouTube channel is something else. It is what it is. So Sunday, some MP between us, or mayhaps Saturdays, depending on time. What? Military police? I don't feel Connor is clickbaity. Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing with clickbait, right? Everyone has their own, like, definition of what clickbait is. Some people think it's this, some people think it's that, and, like, there's no real wrong answer. It's just like multiplayer. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, I like to keep it simple. I like to go one step at a time, because the moment I promise anything after, like, the first step, shit goes wrong. So I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to make any commitments until I know that I can actually, like, follow through with it. Because last thing I want to say is, yeah, sure, and then fucking, like, I can't. Like, that sucks. I'd rather make the plan once You know what I mean? I don't want to cancel. I don't want to postpone. So I'm hoping. That's why I said maybe. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, like, I'm not in control, but when I am, I'm trying to wink. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close out stream here. So tomorrow, like I said, yeah. We'll figure it out. But the thing that I am worried about is that tomorrow, obviously there will be stream regardless of whether the internet is set up or not. But I'm hoping it's all done tomorrow and we'll be fine. But until then, take a chill pill, relax, enjoy. And as always, if you're bored, you know you can find me at the same place at the same time. I'm Raz. Good night. Take care. And remember, tonight, 10 p.m., Fauna ASMR. Just saying. See you next time.